2013. Let's see. They played the Bucks in the first round. They swept them boys 4-0, man. I remember this. LeBron went crazy, like, far as his shooting numbers. Well, he shot 63.5% in this series. So game one, LeBron had 27, 10, and 8 on 81.8% shooting. Dude was 9 for 11. LeBron went crazy, bro. Then second game, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists on 43% shoot. That was the only bad game, no bad game. But then game 3, LeBron had 22 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists on 64% shooting. Then he had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists on 65% shooting. Like I said, 63.5% shooting, averaging 25, 8, and 7. That was a great series. They swept them 4-0. Then they played the Bulls without Derrick Rose. Yeah, I remember because Nate Robinson beat them by himself. Basically, he went crazy in game 1. I remember. That's why Nate Robinson always gonna be like, he ain't gonna be a Hall of Fame, but I'm just saying he always gonna be like a legend of mine. Just like what he did at his height, bro. But the dunk contest, I think he won. I think he been in 4 and won 2 or 3, but they lost to the Bulls in game 1. LeBron had 24, 8, and 7. After that, they won 4 straight, man. LeBron had 19 on 58% shooting in game 3. Then game 4 was bad. He had 25, 6 for 17 though. And then he shot 9 for 20 with 27 points in game 4. They was up 3-1. Then game 5 in Miami, they won. LeBron didn't shoot well either. 36% on 23, 7, and 8. And then they played the Pacers again. Paul George, and then they had a good run. Paul George, David West, Ray Hibbert, George Hill, and so it was Hibbert at center, David West, Paul George, Danny Granger, and I think I'm missing somebody. Danny Granger and George Hill was the point guard, but they had Darren Collison too. He's a pretty good point guard too. Here we go. They beat the Pacers 1-0. They beat the Pacers in game 1. LeBron had 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. That was the one where he hit that layup on Paul George with the left. I remember that. That was in overtime. Then game 2, they lost to the Pacers. LeBron had 36, 8, and 3 on 70% shooting. He just went crazy. And this was one of his best series of all time. Eastern Conference Finals in 2013. That's why I said 2012 and 2013 LeBron is he up there, bro, for everybody. LeBron had 22 points on 47% shooting. Then game 4, they lost. So it was 2-2. LeBron shot 44%. That was the only game he shot under 45, or under 47, really. Then LeBron shot, he had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists on 50% shooting in game 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Game 6, LeBron put up 29, 7, and 6 on 48% shooting. They lost in Indiana. Then they went back home in game 7. They just destroyed them. LeBron had 32, 8, and 4 on 47% shooting, 50 from 3, and 94 from the free throw line. Then in the finals, they played the Spurs in 2013. So this is the third championship in Miami, the third championship appearance in Miami. It was 1-1 at this point. They lost to the Mavericks and then beat the Thunder in 2012. So this is 2013. They lost to the Spurs. LeBron had 18 points, 18 rebounds. I remember this series. His scoring wasn't great, but he did other things too. Like, that's more than just scoring. But LeBron had 18 points, 18 rebounds, and 10 assists, 44% shooting. And then he had 17, 8, and 7 on 41% shooting. They won that. So the game he played had 18 and 10. Tripled over, they lost. Then he came back and had 17, 8, and 7 on 41% shooting. They won. Then they lost to the Spurs. So LeBron had 15, 11, and 5, 33% shooting. Then game 4, they beat the Spurs. LeBron had 33, 11, and 4 on 60% shooting. And then he wasn't really taking that many shots. And then he was 8 for 22, bad game, 36%. They lost 25, 6, and 8 in game 1, 2, 3. In game 5, they was down 3-2. And it's the Ray Allen shot game. LeBron had 32 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists on 42% shooting. But he did bring them back in the fourth quarter before Ray Allen hit that shot. The game 7, LeBron just closed them out, man, 95-88. I agree with what Skip said about being psychologically done. Like, somebody beat you like that with the Ray Allen 3 and LeBron killed them in game 6. Then you got to go back to Miami again. That's a tough task to ask the Spurs after game 6 overtime. They're an older team. Then they came back to game 7 against LeBron and Wade. Like, it was like the odds was very slim to win in game 7. But LeBron had 37 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on 52% shooting, 50 from 3, and 100% from the free throw line. This is up there with LeBron. This is in the LeBron top 5 for me. It's this game, the 37-point game, game 7. the 45 in 2012 Eastern Conference Finals, and a 48 special against the Pistons in 2007. And then at 40 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists against the Pacers in the second round in 2012. And then I forget though. And then the 51 points against the Warriors in 18. I think that was the year they didn't have Kyrie. It was 2018 because Kyrie had left. LeBron had to score more. He had 51 a game when they lost, but I'm talking as far as individual performance. But that's it. That's the LeBron in 2013. For the finals, he averaged, let's see. The finals he averaged 25, 11, and 7 on 44% shooting. This one, 2013 wasn't as impressive as the 2012. 2012 LeBron probably that was probably his best season ever, like if you include the playoffs and stuff. But that's it for 2013.